stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Going for it to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Go check, go check.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Ready? 19 tight. Go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Here's a shot toward the end zone. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Swift. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On second down, it's May. And this will be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on third down is May. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Here's 2nd and 9. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Now it is 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll tuck it and take off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
19-18. Go.
On the ground, Gibson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score. Odunze, touchdown, Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. To throw on first down is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Second and 7.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Shut up. Ready.
Now Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Away, that's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May.
Really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Panther Street. Panther Jack. Hurt. 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 Hurt.
Here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set.
One more time, they try Swift. Powering forward, he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it's going to be 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's May. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion right. Take it on in. Touchdown, New England. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. May to throw again. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here with Gibson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll run on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he'll get about 5. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4. To throw now, May. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Go! Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Sack!
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Ready? Check go!
They will run it over center with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Go, Reed! Go!
A play fake. Now Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, 1st overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd down at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 Rangers, 7. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on.
This drive will start on the ground, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Hook.
Throwing now is May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Swift. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Okay, ready?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set. Tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one on target to Moore. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score again. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready up.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To throw again is May. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's second and 3 to go. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. May now on first and 10. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
He's got his big tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. It's under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here. First and 10.
Check that. Check that. Sack.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up for first and 10.
Go. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. This one downfield looking for Henry. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second and goal. Now, May. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Pats are back within 6. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First down, it's Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually that's a holding penalty. Here's Swift. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.